it's the 9/11 of Israel. It's how we all felt when we were watching the towers come down. I mean, my son, who is a paratrooper, was called up on Saturday evening, early evening. He left the house. He left his wife and his 1-year-old to put on his army boots and his backpack and go. Presumably, he's going to end up in Gaza, fighting a war where we were just having dinner. And he's just an example of hundreds of thousands of people.
Imagine that it was your neighborhood and your friends and your families were killed or kidnapped. Everybody, Israel's a small country. Everybody is related to everybody else. A lot of crying, I held the owner of Piccolino, one of the largest restaurants here in Jerusalem. She had to close her restaurant. She's got, Anat her son is in the special forces. Who knows where he is? Her daughter does the logistics. I think she moved through 15,000 reservists yesterday. She's feeding us with information of supplies they need. So we've gotten some friends to help us, and we're going out and buying things like underwear and socks and deodorant and body wash and towels. And one of our suppliers here in Israel is providing shelf-stable dried salami for them to take in their backpacks. So people are terrified. They're sad. We cannot believe this. This is beyond our imagination. I mean, this seems to be the worst that happened to the Jewish people since Stalin and then the Nazis.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened in Israel.
I want to draw this comparison. You were in Israel 50 years ago when the Yom Kippur War started, that surprise attack. Now you're there for another surprise attack.
Yes.
What's it like to have been through both of these?
I know. And the first one was no less worrisome because it really was the first major surprise attack on Israel. We've had, gone through many wars, but civilians have not been physically affected. Of course, there's been a lot of heartbreak in such a small country. Almost everybody knows people who were killed, but there's never been such a widespread terrorist infiltration. And there are still terrorists at large. And now the fear is really starting to sink in.